ALS Challenge. Thank you so much. I am Representative Heather Fitzenhagen, and I appreciate your coming out this afternoon to help us in this great cause. Before we get started with the fun aspect of it and the pain aspect of it, I'd like to tell you a little bit about why, the underlying reason for why we are here and who is here with me to take the challenge. First of all, I'd like to introduce Mayor Randy Henderson. Thank you, and our tax collector Larry Hart, who's going to give me that yellow hat in just a minute.
That's right.
And we've got our attorney Joe Coleman here.
Yeah, Joe.
We have attorney and judge judge candidate Mary Evans here. And last but not least, we have candidate for County Commissioner Sawyer Smith. So there's also a couple of other very important people here that I would like to introduce that are on the battle line with ALS. First of all, Dwayne Higgins is here from Lee Memorial Hospital System. Dwayne, can you raise your hand? Great. And Alan Cunningham, who is the system director, who is the one that interacts daily with the ALS patients when they come to our clinic, is here. So let me tell you a little bit about ALS, otherwise known as Lou Gehrig's disease. So far, this Ice Bucket Challenge has raised over $22.9 million for ALS. It's a national nonprofit organization which fights this disease, otherwise known as Lou Gehrig's disease, which is named after the baseball player. They do a lot of global research. They provide people with ALS assistance in each and every step of the disease as it continues its sad march. What they do at Lee Memorial Health System, though, has been, since the last 5 years, we have been serving through Lee Memorial Health System and our ALS clinic a 10-county area. And I must say that please give these gentlemen a round of applause, because our clinic is the gold standard for all of Florida and much of the United States. On average, they are serving 250 patients at any one time. And it is very, very wrenching work, and the staff members, I wish they could be here too, because I'd like to give them a huge round of applause. And I'm going to go visit, because it's very difficult work, because this is a progressive, debilitating disease with no known cure. So the monies that we are helping to raise, our contribution, will go to research that hopefully one day we'll find a cure. There's some promising things being done right now with stem cell research. So I'm very pleased to think that maybe we will have a small role to play in finding a cure for this horrible disease. So now, the time is nigh. I think I'm going to turn it over to someone else so that the microphone won't get wet, and I will proceed to be tortured. Okay. Mary Evans and Cole Peacock double challenged me.
Where's Cole?
And, you know,
I thought you were a friend.
These are neither one of my friends. And then Sawyer helped me, and we were able to lasso these other crew here. So I am so excited that I don't have to do this by myself.
Why don't we have somebody from ALS explain what this
Fantastic.
for the ice?
Alan, you want to explain about Peter Frates?
And why we're doing this and why we use buckets of ice water.
Are you familiar with him?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I will tell you this. Alan is on the ground and helping people in our community, but the way that this whole ice challenge got started, there was a young man in the Boston area named Peter Frates that was 27 years old when he got diagnosed, which is young for an ALS diagnosis. And one of his friends started this whole thing just to honor him and support him, to try to raise awareness. And this has gone viral, as you know. Everybody that you can possibly think of has done this. In fact, there's celebrities that have done it. The entire Florida cabinet did it today up in Tallahassee. So we are in great company, and we're just really happy to be able to support our local ALS. And let me tell you how you can do this. National ALS would, of course, love your help, but also we have our very own needs right here locally. And if you can, please donate to our local ALS clinic, which is at P.O. Box 2218 and we're going to make sure this goes on the web. 2218 Fort Myers, Florida 33902. And if you want any more information, call 239-343-0776. So again, thank you, and here we go. Oh, yes, sir.
I want to thank Heather because you started this and nobody recognized you, so I'm going to recognize you. She's a state sitting representative, and thank you for organizing this. I also want to thank Sawyer for reaching out to me, texting me this morning, asking me if I'd do it, and I jumped all over it, and I said, yes, I would. And then finally, I want to ask this young lady to come forward for a moment. Yes, just asking you randomly. Taylor, is that your name? I'm Randy Henderson. I'm your mayor. And you're about to be drafted into a very responsible position in the city of Fort Myers. These are my glasses. I will see you after the event.
Okay, thank you. So, Mary, who wants to take the mic now to give it the play-by-play? Sawyer, here you go, honey. I mean, no, Cole, you do it.
Sawyer, did you want the microphone?
No, I got enough water on my own head.
Okay, who's up first? The two that have been challenged. The two that have been challenged come up first. So this will be Heather and Sawyer. Get your cameras ready. Here's what you want to get a picture of, their reaction. Come on. Who wants to dump on Sawyer? Chad, you're up, buddy.
Cole, I want Mary Evans.
Who have I made so angry that now's your chance to get even with me? Somebody.
Come on out. Do it on my chest. That means not my head, it'll hurt.
Exercise your powers. I have no power. You have some powers.
Oh,
You'll be just fine.
Here we go.
Oh, no, wait, you got to do it together. You should jump on it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is the challenge accepted by Representative Heather Fitzenhagen. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, now we have our candidate for judge, Miss Mary Evans. Are we ready?
No.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Careful.
if you're in menopause,
Okay, up next we've got our candidate for County Commission, Sawyer Smith.
Are we supposed to say who we're challenging back?
You going to? And our sitting mayor of our wonderful city of Fort Myers here.
If my heart stops, I want to apologize for anybody I've ever offended.
I don't care.
All right, here we go with our mayor on 1, 2, 3.
It's still beating.
Go.
So the beauty of what we have next, for they all who don't know Chad is the ground troops for Sawyer, has been with him since the campaign started, and this is probably sweet revenge right now.
I have tortured this man for 9 months, and I love him.
So here we go. 1, 2, 3. That's awesome.
Thank you for not doing that. You are the man.
We're even. We are even.
I love you.
And that is our program today.
Okay, now up next we have Joe Coleman and Larry Hart, who have been challenged by Sawyer and Heather, and they're accepting their challenge. Gentlemen, up to the seat.
Well played.
For all those who did not, if Joe was your lawyer and overbilled you, this is going to be great. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I'm doing Larry Hart. I am doing Larry Hart.
Go, Larry.
Sorry, dude.
And last but not least, we have our past chief of police, Larry Hart, and currently your tax collector. So all those collecting of taxes are taking place right here. Here we go. 1,
Last prayer, Chief.
2, 3. Let's bring everybody back up for one group photo, please.
On behalf of all the ALS patients, their families and caregivers in Lee Memorial Health System, I know that all of our patients are smiling right now, knowing you're doing such a wonderful thing. And for Lee Memorial Health System, thank you very much. And we appreciate it.
Thank you.
I am going to challenge Representative Jose Oliva, who I serve with in the Florida House, as well as our Congressman Kurt Clausen.
I'm going to challenge my fellow attorneys at Buchanan Ingersoll here in the Fort Myers office, and my son who dumped the water on me, and my daughter who was afraid to because she didn't want to get wet.
I'm going to challenge my 3 younger brothers, Zachary, Ramsey, and Will. And then most importantly, I'm going to challenge my dad to get well and come back down here and do this challenge himself.
I'm going to challenge Dr. Christina Hansen. You know, I really think that somebody ought to challenge Officer Vaughn.
I'm going to challenge my 2 sons, Alex and Marcus, who are in town and who were largely trained up by one Sawyer Smith. And I think that they will rise to the occasion, and I can't wait to see them grow up like I did.
I'm going to challenge President Wilson Bradshaw from Florida Gulf Coast University, Provost Ron Tolles, and their Special Assistant Susan Evans.
Thank you to everybody that came out. This is, like has been stated, a very important event, and we're pleased that so many people responded, and I know I'm happy that I got challenged to be here, and I hope that everybody here does what we did. And here's Larry back again.
County Manager Roger Desjardins. I think we have one